This might come as a surprise to some of you, but the number one most important factor in a contract manufacturer being successful or not is communication. Let me explain. A lot of people think that coming to China, the biggest difficulty is going to be a language barrier. You don't speak Mandarin. They don't speak English. How are we going to communicate? Well, wake up. It's 2023. There's plenty of translation software available to deal with English or any language for that matter. The problem isn't language. The problem is culture. The problem is styles of doing business. The problem is that we are just all different people and that everybody have their own ideas of what something means. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to communicate properly and explain why it is so difficult, but also allows Morpho to stand apart from any of our competition. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 explicit examples of how communication can be so important when it comes to manufacturing your product. Number 1, in order, the most important thing in the entire business is the difference between subjective and objective. And I talk about this extensively in a lot of our videos. We have a big sign in the office, objective is greater than subjective. What does that mean? It means that when you tell me you want your product to be red, that's subjective. When you tell me you want your product to be Pantone XXX, a shade of red, now that's objective. There's no room for misunderstanding. There's no room for any mistakes throughout the supply chain. Everyone knows what the expectation is and thus make it easier to make the actual product. Number 2, using software tools to stay connected. In our company, we use Asana as a project management software. We have trackers within the company. We use software and tools to maximize our potential, to maximize our communication with our customers and make sure that we're maintaining the utmost efficiency in everything that we do. Number 3, we live in different parts of the world, right? And 50% of our customers are from the US or Canada, with the other 50% spread across the world. It makes it very difficult to reply to comments or work within softwares or emails immediately. However, we have a 24-hour rule with all of our customers and all of our colleagues to make sure that we're responding to everything within 24 hours. Many companies who claim to do what we do, they don't. They're full of it. Don't even have feet on the ground in China, especially after the pandemic, when many were forced out of the country, people went bankrupt, businesses turned upside down. A lot of the people who remain forward emails from abroad, and it can end up being a game of telephone where each member of the supply chain receives less of the necessary details to make the product. And this is what sets Morpho apart. In conclusion, you don't have to use a company like Morpho, although we may be the only one. You don't have to work with Morpho. However, if you are going at this alone, use those 3 tips to make sure that you are doing the best you can with your communication and all of your suppliers. Choose objectivity over subjectivity. Use software and tools to stay connected. And make sure you have a maximum of a 24-hour rule with everyone within the supply chain to make sure that things aren't getting lost and forgotten. If you do that, you're set. Obviously, it's harder said than done. But if you use those 3 pieces to start building your supply chain, you'll be light years ahead of your competition. Peace.